Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
To this day.
Nino Brown Boxing, I'm back in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Man, I know it's been a while, but me personally, I just been tired of boxing. There's a lot of bullshit going on. It's a lot of politics. It's a lot of ducking. It's a lot of across the street talk. It's a lot of not getting the fights made. And me, as a boxing fan, that's not what I'm into. I got other sports that I'm into. I got other things that I'm into. So I'm not one to talk about the shit that I'm not interested in. But you know what, man? It's the springtime is approaching. It's been a lot of rumors floating around that the PBC they're planning on dropping their lineup, and hopefully it comes soon. I don't have any information on that and when specifically it'll come, but man, hopefully that damn thing get dropped soon. Now, the one thing that I do want to talk about is my favorite weight class. 154 pounds, super welterweight, because I mean, shit, as we all know, the fights there, they get made. It's a packed division. Jermell Charlo is the top dog up there right now, and hey, man, it's excitement to me. It don't get enough recognition, but let's talk about it. But first, I want to just send my condolences to the Hurd family. Jerry Hurd's dad, Fred Hurd, passed away. I saw this 5 hours ago on PBC's Instagram page, so definitely want to send my condolences to the Hurd family, to Jerry Hurd. I mean, if y'all don't know, Jerry Hurd is my favorite fighter, DMV. Shout out to them, and just sending my prayers and my condolences to their family. Definitely sad to lose a parent, to lose a father. So I just definitely wanted to speak on that first. Now, when it comes to the division as a whole, 154, we all know I've been trying to figure out what's going to happen when it comes to Jerry Hurd and his future fights. Obviously, this tragic news, I'm sure it's going to affect the trajectory of his fight in some form or fashion. So we'll just sit back and let his family go through what they have to go through the grieving process properly, and obviously focus on the thing that's most important first. So since I'm not going to discuss what I want to see from Jerry Hurd now because of this recent news, I will talk about someone that people don't tend to talk about when they focus on 154, and I feel like he's a sleeper. Yes, I'm 100% aware of the Jermell Charlo versus Brian Castano fight. Yes, undisputed, definitely pushing for that. I definitely want that fight to take place. I would love to see Aristotle Lara in there. Yeah, I know that's not a popular opinion. People say that Lara, he's boring, he's a snooze fest. But at the same time, Lara fights when you make him fight. We got the young guy like Erickson Lubin in there. We're trying to figure out what's going to happen with J-Rock, and I would love to see Tony Harrison back in there. But it's one guy that when you talk about 154, people don't speak his name. And I feel like it's a matter of time before he comes to the forefront, and I can't wait for that. And that person is Brandon Adams. Brandon, if you don't know Brandon Adams, he did campaign at middleweight for a period of time. He fought Jamal Charlo, the big Charlo, June 2019. He lost damn near every round. But you're talking about a guy that's obviously naturally smaller than Charlo. To me, it definitely appears that Brandon Adams is not a natural middleweight. But at the same time, right now, he has been campaigning at 154. He's been gradually working his way down. The middleweight limit he fought Charlo at was 160. And then he fought a fight December 2020 at 156. He weighed in. And this past March, so March 4th, he fought a Ukraine guy, Serhii Bohacek. I'm sure I'm butchering his name. But this guy was a Ukrainian fighter. You know how people tend to love those Ukrainian guys, but this guy, he had a record of 18-0 with 18 KOs. Brandon Adams, from when I saw the portions of the fight that I saw, it did look like Brandon Adams was losing the fight up until that point. But in the 8th round, this 10-round bout, Brandon Adams didn't only end this man's knockout streak, he took his own as well. And I feel like that was definitely a statement fight for Brandon Adams. If you're not familiar with Brandon Adams, I first caught wind of him when he was on the Contender. He did lose a fight on there, I believe. But nevertheless, I mean, he's been in the ring with guys like Willie Monroe. He lost to Willie Monroe. And right now, and that was at middleweight. You know, you got this guy that's 5'9" with a 70-inch reach. He's 31 years old. And it seemed like he's trying to make a statement at 154. Now, I don't know Brandon Adams' situation for the rankings right now. I'm just on BoxRec. I see that he's ranked number 15. But I'm trying to see who should Brandon Adams match up with. Now, he has not had like that name fighter, you know, that name fighter at 154 where us diehard, put it like this, you would consider him a household name amongst diehard boxing fans and that level of fan is between diehard and casual boxing fans. We haven't had him have that name at 154 yet. So obviously we do expect Jamel Charlo to be tied up with Brian Castano. Now we have Aristide Laura for Brandon Adams. We have an Erickson Lubin for Brandon Adams. We have a Julian J. Rock Williams, Tony Harrison. I mean, it's a number of people out there. I'm sure some other guys that I'm probably forgetting about. But it's a number of guys out there. Shit, Austin Trout, he's still in the mix. I wonder if Austin Trout's still fighting. I haven't heard anything about him lately. But we'll just see how everything goes. But I just wanted to put a spotlight on Brandon Adams because I haven't noticed him getting enough recognition. And he's definitely been putting in a lot of work. Recently, he has, you know, he's put posts on his Instagram pages how he went from an opponent for Jamal Charlo. Now they've been in camp together, you know, working with each other and getting better together. And it's someone that he looks like as a brother. Now, I don't know how that's supposed to work when it comes to Brandon Adams at 154. I understand that people have their relationships and their friendships, and I understand that Jamal's brother is Jamel. So I'm really trying to figure out how is that going to look going forward for Brandon Adams, considering Jamel Charlo was one fight away from undisputed. I'm sure Brandon Adams isn't about to. Well, my expectation for Brandon Adams, this man didn't put in all of this work, go to 154 and have no ambitions on campaigning for a championship. So we'll see how all of this shit play out. But definitely wanted to give Brandon Adams some shout out and send my condolences to the Hurd family. It's Nino Brown Boxing. Shout out to the LWC, and I'm out.